The stress of going live, sometimes a little late, but I don't hesitate. Of course, I will debate Jupiter and Saturn and Sagittarius B. Tonight, talking the astrology. It's me, the E, spitting the poetry. You know, sometimes you flow heavenly. You make adjustments and little edits. I want you to know I need to get some credit. Because here I am on a Sunday live, and I'm talking astrology, and there ain't no jive. Born to strive, this NYC poet known as EE. E complete, big E astrology. Sagittarius season, rocking with me. Wifey's coming, and I'm drumming. Doing a fast, you know, like Mr. Drummond. Cleansing out the body, yes, it's God body. Don't you understand? My wifey is a hottie. I'm like a Roddy, shoot up like a shotty. Yo, no, messing with Gotti. God, what do I know? I'm gonna break it down deep for you, yo. There's some famous people with these placements be to make me reminisce in history. Saturn, Sagittarius, you got Mike, Prince, Madonna, Drake, Let's Hike, Jupiter, Sag, you know what it is. Future and Erica Badu in the biz. Spit the music, yes, I choose it. On the microphone, the lyrics, I won't abuse it. I don't confuse it, but here I be. It's time to start the show because it's BigEAstro. 276, I'm in the mix. I want my Knicks, get off the picks. ASU made the college football playoff. My Steelers won, and I'm happy B. The Jets and Giants, they keep losing C. But that's all right because I'm here for some fun B. Oh, man, I'm not even rhyming good, but that's all right. We got to start the show. BigEAstro. Yes, sir. What's going on? Oh my gosh. You don't know what it took for me to get this live going. I'm not going through Restream tonight, going through regular YouTube, and it just was messing up like crazy. Adios mio. Anywho, I'm here. Wifey will be here shortly. We don't have any mocktails tonight because, let me fix the camera and adjust that and this. I got to get used to it because on Restream, like everything is reversed, you know. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone can hear me. Testing, testing, testing. Hey, you guys. Yeah, sorry I was a few minutes late. I clicked the go live button and it went to something else. And I was like, what the heck? And I didn't want to re-edit everything and put it in. But anyway, this is 276, Jupiter and Saturn, the great benefic Jupiter at home in Sagittarius. The great malefic Saturn, not at home in Sagittarius. It's at home in Capricorn and Aquarius and exalted in Libra. So what's this? This is, and I won't drink too much because this will make me run to the bathroom, but which I've been doing since Thursday. I'm on day 4. Me and wifey had the fast. This is organic maple syrup, lemon juice, distilled water, and cayenne pepper. So it's got a little kick to it. Oh my God. I'm losing weight, mucus. I do 2 of these a day, plus I drink my water, and that's like my meal. And no food, no fruit, no vegetables, no meat. I don't eat much meat anyway, but nothing. And it's really great. It's been actually, this is what's so wild, you guys. It's taken away my joint pain in my knees and my feet, even my wrist. I had to wash my hair, my locks today. My hair is growing like crazy. I feel good. I just released my astrological coffee talker video. I hope you guys come this Saturday. It's going to be off the chart Saturday, December 14th at, and I'll move over for wifey. It just feels so weird because I'm like over here and we're used to being over here, but you know, the thing. It's 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, and I'm doing the natal birth charts of RFK Jr. and Elon Musk. Okay. Now, let me tell you, RFK Jr. is the Leo rising, Capricorn sun in the 6th house, Cancer moon, has a full moon basically, but a little bit after, just like Kamala and Trump. I don't know if you could have ever seen in history 3 candidates running for president with full moons. That's like wild. Like I'd have to research that, but that's crazy. And he's on the Cancer Capricorn. Elon is the Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Virgo Moon in the third house. So, they're going to be involved in the Trump presidency. So I think learning about those two gentlemen, plus just who they are, they're going to be around for a while beyond the next 4 years. So RFK with the health, Elon Musk with SpaceX, Tesla, this,
everything,
that, regular X. He's all X'd out. He used to have PayPal, all this stuff. So, but tonight it's Jupiter and Saturn in Sagittarius. This is Alana Taylor, the owner of Sabale Pure. And we're talking about detoxing and cleansing. And this is what you guys want to get from Sabale Pure with her products.
Yeah.
Okay. Really pure stuff.
You were supposed to wait to talk about this until I was here.
I couldn't help it.
All the astrology stuff, I don't know that so well. This detox, I know. Okay.
Well, you go ahead and talk about it. I introduced it, but you could get in more detail.
Yeah.
Because she's the one that makes it up.
Exactly. I'm in the kitchen. He's in the
office.
He's in the stars in the office. Anyways, hey.
Say hello. Who's here?
Love and Sia Ariani.
Hey, Sia.
And we have God Strengthens Me and Stephen LaScala.
What's up, Stephen? And God Strengthens
you. Thank you.
You guys, thank you for coming every Sunday night, and we're going to try to keep this the regular Sunday night with the BigEAstro.
So we started this. We're on day 4.
Yeah, Thursday.
And I highly recommend this. It's known as the Master Cleanse, or it used to be called for a while the lemonade diet. That's when it became kind of fatty because all of the celebrities were doing it in Hollywood. It will take off weight, but the thing that's even better about this is that it detoxifies your body and it aligns your gut. And it's really, really good. The longest I've ever done it was 14 days.
And I think me was 10 or 11. So she went further than me.
Yeah. So with all of the, so that's all.
After day 3, you don't feel hungry. Like I haven't been getting hungry.
For the most part, no. And you know what? It's funny.
Little moments, but
this day 3 is your hardest day in my opinion.
Yeah, yesterday was.
I was like, but actually this time I really wasn't. Usually I'm like that. This has been.
And we haven't done it in a while. This is our first time in 2024. So we're ending the year well with a deep. Yeah,
first time in 2024. Wow.
It is. We didn't do it all this year. Yeah.
God, what's wrong with my? I got a little thing here. Anyways, I just came back off of a walk, and I've been walking.
She's been doing how many miles? Like how many steps? 11. She's been averaging like 11,000, 10,000
Yeah, today
steps.
I got started late, so I'm only at about 7,500 steps right now, or 8,000 steps or something.
Which is a lot.
8,000.
It's a couple of miles, right?
64 steps.
But how many miles is that? Are you looking at your Apple Watch that your husband bought for you for your birthday?
I'm looking at my Apple Watch that my husband bought me about 2 years ago.
For her birthday?
For my birthday. And I just started wearing it this year. I was kind of afraid to wear it, I was all getting into the whole EMF thing. And I'm like, do I want an EMF thing right on my wrist? So basically, I do wear this when I go out walking. But I don't tend to wear it just throughout just regular things.
But it's great when you're exercising, you guys. Mm-hmm. So let me know in the chat if anybody here has Jupiter or Saturn in Sagittarius so that you could give extra insight today with this. But, let's start with Jupiter. Oh, the moon's in Pisces right now. I didn't check the rising sign. Mars is retrograde in Leo. All you fixed signs. Taurus risings, chill out. Leo risings, chill out.
Oh, my gosh.
Scorpio, Aquarius. It's not so bad for Scorpio risings because it's in public, but you got to watch out when you're out at work or whatever. You may want to just like knock out a coworker. But this is the exact opposition to Pluto will be on January 3rd or 4th. And on the 6th, it enters back into Cancer. So Mars will be in Cancer until, I believe, April of 2026.
Did you know
2025.
You're doing Sia's mom's birth chart? Did you know that?
Sia, who's your mom? When am I doing her birth chart? Who's your mom? Tell me.
Her name is Tamika.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. That's your mom? Yeah, she's scheduled with me. I think it's this week or early next week. Yeah, thank you.
You entrusted your mother.
That's cool. I
That's
can't wait to
awesome.
meet Mama.
Yeah,
But
oh,
I
yeah.
want to meet you, Sia, and do your chart. But yeah, I got a busy schedule of charts this week. I got Kim coming up. I don't know if Kim's coming tonight. Kim is tomorrow. I'll be sending out her Zoom link soon. And yeah, you know, you guys, I love meeting you guys in person. And please come to Coffee Talk. It is going to be this just Friday night. We had a Stone Groove. We just did Jaguar Rights chart. And if you want, you could still pay the $13 to get Jaguar Rights stuff. I've got everything. The video, it was a lot of fun. And guess what? I figured out her rising sign. I can't tell you in public because, you know, I'm not about that. She got the Taurus sun and moon, but I figured out her rising sign. She's May 17th, 1977, I believe. She's 7 years younger than me. Beautiful voice singer, but she's a true speaker. And it was really fun. People came to Coffee Talk. Everybody had a great time. Some people just paid and missed. And that's the thing with Coffee Talk. You can pay if you can't make it next Saturday at 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific, and still receive the recording. And guess what for January? So this is the lineup. The big 2-hour Coffee Talk. I forgot the dates. I have them written down on my calendar, but I don't know them to share with you guys. It's going to be the second and third weekends, though, in January. This time I did the first and second weekend because December, everybody's got holiday stuff and whatever. But in January, the 2-hour one, $22, Kendrick Lamar and Cat Williams, KK. And then I think for the mini astrological Coffee Talk, $13, I'm leaning towards Ellen DeGeneres. There's a lot going on with her and Diddy and all that stuff. And her supposedly leaving the country. And I think, I don't know, maybe her and Portia broke up. You know, I don't really pay attention to celebrity stuff, but these people are not so nice. So it'll be fun to just also to see who they are. You learn astrologically so much because you can chronicle, you know, events in their lives. And I love teaching astrology, but I'm also going to get back to like Uranus and Gemini. I already did the Pisces North Node. I will be releasing that for the public so you guys can learn about the Pisces North Node 18-month transit, which is January 11th. Remember, you got to get ready for it. Focus on your health. That's why we're doing this. We're getting ready. 2025 is a universal 9-year in the year of the snake. It is the year of health.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, one other thing, as you were talking about the celebrities, one of the reasons why doing the celebrities is so good is that we kind of know a little bit about them and we're kind of aware of stuff, which make it easy. And then,
but you can chronic events in their life and see it in the chart. That's like amazing. Yeah,
it's something that a lot of people know. Pretty much everybody knows who Ellen DeGeneres is or who Elon Musk is. Like you'd have to be, you know, like there's very few people in the world that don't know these people. So it just makes it easier. Yeah. The other thing, we actually started this and then we are doing our pineal cleanse stuff from Purium. So we're going to let you know.
We're on some health clinic. Yeah, this is to cleanse the pineal gland, and we take these pills. But you know, you also can do deep meditation and breath work, and that helps to activate it. But this is about cleansing, but also, you know, you can get in. What else is good for detoxing it? The cilantro, other things too.
You know, we do a lot of different things. Like I've even had him on, and I do it the pure turpentine. The actual essential oil, not the turpentine that you buy.
But I haven't done that in a while.
We haven't, but I've done it at times where you haven't.
Yeah.
But that helps to get rid of parasites. It pushes those bad boys out. They're like, hey, get away. But that's really great stuff. And that turpentine is something that you know, the indigenous people, slaves, quite honestly, were doing.
And they would help secure the slave masters.
Healthy. And they were doing things like this on the slave masters who didn't know how to heal themselves. And so they were doing this. And, oops, sorry. I'm just, you know, whatever. Anyways. I
was looking for this too.
I know. Where it was. I try and get
But no, I washed my hair. So I'm just retwisting some of the length and elevation. But anyway, this I have to. No, we're going to get into Jupiter and Sag. If any of you guys have it here, let me know. And see it definitely. If I'm gonna meet Mama, you know I gotta meet you and book with you. But the love chart sale and Sagittarius birth chart sale. Sagittarius birth chart sale ends on the 20th. Capricorn starts the 21st. Okay. this week, I'll be live with Psych K and Human Design, Miss Amazing, Pisces, Aries, Moon, Aquarius rising, Victoria Richardson. You may have seen our podcast together a few months back. Well, she's going to be live, and she'll be doing some live readings with you guys. And it's going to be fun. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then I believe next Wednesday, I got my astrology buddy, her twin, coming back, Miss Pisces, Taurus rising, Anjani Segrest. And we're going to kind of start to introduce and get into Capricorn season and just talk about the end of the year and 2025 astrology. So we're going to have a lot of fun.
And Miss Rose Jefferson has joined us.
Hi, Rose.
Good
Thank you
evening
so
to you
much.
as well. Good to see you.
It's good to see
and Lily.
Hey, Lily.
Lily Star. Sorry.
Hey, Lily Star.
Was she on last week? Were you here
Yeah,
last
Lily
week?
Star
Yeah.
came. She came on towards the
Mama
end.
Mist is here.
What's up, Mama Miss?
Hey, E.
What's up, Mama
so
Miss?
Lily says Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune are all in Sagittarius in the third house.
Oh, okay. So you're the Libra rising. So let's talk about Jupiter and Sag. Remember, I just mentioned, I know Erykah Badu and Future and a bunch of other people have it. We're not really talking about them. We're talking about you and talking about this in the natal birth chart. Jupiter is at home in Sagittarius and Pisces. It is exalted in Cancer, where it will begin a year transit on, I believe, June 9th, 2025. Jupiter in Sag is very abundant, very lucky, fortunate place, very optimistic. It's about expansion and travel. It's the teacher, preacher, professor. It's about wisdom, beliefs, philosophies, the law, biology, finance. When you have your Jupiter in Sag, though, you may tend to be more preachy than teachy. And you don't want to sit still. You've got to explore. You've got to learn, zoom out. You want to research. You want to shoot your arrows and discover new lands, and you want to find the truth. If you're a woman and you have this, your husband could quite literally be a Sagittarius sun, moon rising, or have those traits. Remember the love chart reading, only $33. It's on sale. 5th house, 7th house, Juno, Venus, the wife, Jupiter, the husband, the moon, and more. Book it. It's on page 2 of the product page, BigEAstro.com, $33. The best stocking stuffer gift you can give to anybody, you guys. So you should order that today.
Yeah, give this as a gift. You know
it's
what
really
I mean? Like,
great. That's why we did this
what's better
sale.
for a person than something that is totally custom to them, and there's nothing more personal or customized than your birth chart.
Yeah. Instead of just giving them like a coffee mug or a gift card to Sephora or this or that, give them some hope with love, because I can help them find potentially their love match, when and where they may meet them, the archetype, the character traits. It really narrows it down. It's quite dope, but it's normally $53. I'm going to put it down for everybody to really just boom, stocking stuff for holiday gift, $33. Okay. Jupiter and Sag also, you guys, these are the people that they love to be air traffic controllers, pilots in the travel industry, a lot of teachers and professors, not just biologists, but chemistry, science. You know, you can really be into all that stuff. And you'll see a lot of financial advisors, financial planners, people that do wills and testaments, things like that. They are great storytellers. They can be very good writers, good managers. Jupiter. And you know what's so funny? So, for example, Jupiter's in Gemini right now. If Jupiter's in transit in your 5th house, and it won't be the Sag for a while, right? Another 7 years. It's in Gemini. If you're Aquarius rising, you can wind up having a pregnancy until June 9th. So just be careful, Aquarius risings, if you're not trying to get pregnant. But I could see a lot of Aquarius risings getting pregnant, because right now, we are really seeing, and that's what we showed you with all this detoxing and stuff. This is Pluto Aquarius energy. And you saw what's happening in South Korea. You see what's happening in Syria, stuff going on in France, the Congo, the race to get resources and still resources in the Congo between America and China. This is a lot of Pluto Aquarius energy. And you see a lot of truth coming on, right? We had the whole stuff with New York City and the Pyum, right? United Healthcare, very sad and unfortunate, but you have to understand, human beings are tired of being disrespected by these insurance companies, doctors, hospitals, right? Denying people. You saw he wrote the names on the bullets. Like, it's very personal. And I was denied twice, once while I was in coma and once when I was in the hospital trying to get to the rehab to go to the next place. She had to fight with the insurance company. And then when I was awake, I had to fight and stay on the phone for like an hour and 23 minutes with the insurance company after they denied me from what doctors wrote and the rehab facility wrote. I had to get on there and speak my own truth and tell them I needed to get to this rehab so I could learn to walk again and get back home to my family and my business. And I won the appeal. But can you imagine? What if I didn't stay on the phone for an hour and 23 minutes?
What was really wild to me is that when he was in the hospital, he ended up having a roommate who he was actually offered the opportunity to be put into a coma. They were doing that with people with COVID to give their lungs a rest. And my husband was never offered. Now, this was a man who had at least 10, 15 years on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Older. All these things, children grown. My husband, 15 years younger, has children at home, and they did not offer him.
I was 50 years old at the time, before my 51st birthday.
They let his organs go into complete failure. So he got down to 1/10 of one lung. And that's when his everything began to fail really fast at that point. But it's just wild to me because they were really just waiting for you to die.
Yeah.
And then they were going to come in and do it. But the reality is they were probably thinking by the time they did all of that, you were going to be dying. And they actually kind of began, whatever, it doesn't matter. But
yeah. That's
health insurance companies are a trip. And again, it's really horrible what happened to this gentleman. But people are starting to get really angry.
That's Pluto Aquarius energy, though, you guys, and Mars and Leo, right? Power to the people. And Mars and Leo is like what's in your heart. You will fight for it, right? You will initiate. Mars is the adversary, the weapon, you know? It's a sort of aggressive, the soldier, the warrior. But back to Jupiter Sag. One thing you'll also find, not only could they be great writers and storytellers, comedians. These people are funny, right? Sagittarius and Jupiter. Like my grandfather was a comedy guy. Like, I mean, great stories, jokes. He could nail all the voices and characters. That's what Jupiter Sag has. And the ability to really zoom out. You know, if you're a man and you have this, Sagittarius is the bachelor, bachelorette sign. Jupiter Sag guys, they're not gonna like be tied down easy. You have got to like really make them feel that that you are their adventure and their freedom. If you're a woman, right? It's really like this is definitely like these people are on the go, and they're not necessarily worried about settle down and having a family, wife, and kids. Not until probably after 32, 34 years old. They are here to research and explore and conquer and discover new lands. Okay. Let's see what any comments and questions.
So we've got Yogini here.
They're new.
Yogini Star. And
Yogini Star. Hello. Share your big three, Yogini. Nice to meet you. Eric Taylor.
I think she was on late at the end of the last.
Okay, but I don't know your big three, so you could share it. Nice to meet you.
Definitely. Thank you for coming back. If I'm remembering properly.
I don't remember her. Is the mic good? You guys can hear us well?
And we
mic
got
check
Mama.
1 2 1 2.
We have Mama Miss. She says, "Hey, I never know when y'all are going to be on anymore."
Well, you got to check your notifications, but we come on live every Sunday night now.
We're trying to do this
7:15
every Sunday night to make it easier. And we might do other things too, but that's what we're trying to do. But
I'll be live this Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then next Wednesday as well. Oh, and then next Friday. Oh, listen. You got to come next Friday. This Friday coming up, 9 p.m. Eastern. I will be live with Ryan Railsback.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about MK Ultra.
Maybe you should do Ryan on a Sunday night.
I'll ask him if he wants to do next Sunday instead of Friday. But right now we're scheduled for Friday. I may have mentioned that. I can't remember. But either way, if he comes on Friday, I'll still be on live next Sunday, wifey and I, to wrap up Sagittarius season. Probably talk about a little bit of the cusp of what is it? Prophecy, and it's just prophecy. Sag, Capricorn, Cusp. Those people are heavy duty.
Mama Miss says she has Jupiter and Saturn in Libra, and that she's dealing with car insurance after getting hit. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. Is your car okay? All that. Most important is you. But and I hope your insurance is being good to you, and home insurance.
Oh my gosh, yeah, insurance is no fun. So, any questions about Jupiter and Sag before we get into Saturn, or even anything with these current energies, the Pisces moon tonight, and also, yeah, just anything.
So Yogini Star just says she's a Sag sun.
Oh.
I think it's a she.
Sag birth chart sale.
So small.
Yogini,
here. Yeah. Leo moon and Scorpio rising.
Scorpio rising, Leo moon, Sag sun in the second house, and the Leo moon in the 10th house. So that Mars is there. So you could be arguing with your family, people at work. Just be mindful of that. Leo moon, you can definitely be the regal queen out in public, creative authority. You could do well in entertainment, politics. That Sag sun in the second house. You know, Scorpio risings. I'm a Scorpio rising too. It is, I will always say this, right? A gift and a curse. The gift is, and it's not really a curse, it's just challenging. The gift is that with the Sagittarius and you got the sun there, Scorpio risings will never go broke and homeless. Second house is about making money. And even like if the stuff's about to hit the fan, somehow a check, something's just going to come in. So you always be provided for by and protected by the ancestors. Okay, the Scorpio rising goes through many death and rebirths in their life and transformations, and you could definitely experience dark night of the soul. You go through some karma, heavy karma. You're breaking generational curses. When you have a Scorpio sun moon rising, you're here to break generational curses, and it's a very karmic sign. But also, your mother, when she had you, you were either preeclamptic, umbilical cord around the neck, breech. Emergency C-section, something happened. So if you're not aware, then ask mom. If you are aware, please share with us down below so we know. And make sure you guys are hitting the like button and smash the like button, all that stuff. And do me a favor. Some of you guys don't do it. Now, you know, come on. I'm on here for a while with you guys for free. You got to hook me up at least after the show. Come back to the chat and just say, thanks, Eric, thumbs up, fire show, because it helps the lives grow in algorithms. And we're trying to get 10 million, like she says. Right now, I'm trying to get to 9K and 10K. Okay. But before we get to 10 million, we got to get to people sharing the podcast, tell a friend to subscribe, but also commenting after, not just the chat, but commenting after the live. I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Yay.
And for the new person, who is it? Yoshi or
Yogini Star?
Yogini, Spirulini, the ballerini. But hit me up, the Sagittarius birth chart sale, 162 or 252, and it's really for sun, moon, and risings. Eric at BigEAstrology.com.
And so let's see now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at you. Yogini said Mars and Aries, and true. And so in relation to what you were saying, and
Mars and Aries, you are very competitive, can be very impulsive too. You got to slow down. And if you are a lady, Mars and Aries, you could be attracted to the Aries sun, moon, risings, but that's the boyfriend. That's not the keeper.
Ooh.
Okay. You got to be mindful. Mars, ladies, Mars is the boyfriend. Now, if you have other placements like this one, right, I'm her longest boyfriend. So it's okay because her Mars is in Capricorn, I got a Cap moon. So then it works. So, but otherwise, but we've got all these other placements that show like we're completely like soulmates and a soul contract reading to confirm it and all this other stuff. But we have each other's 7th house. She's Taurus rising, I'm Scorpio rising. You know, and I had a client this weekend that had that with her husband. I was like, that's awesome. You know, so, another sale too, to December 31st, you guys, my Astro Life Transformation Programs, $2,000. It's $1,750, 5 months, but it's 7 weeks of coaching and then 3 months of check-in to see how we're doing once a month. We'll check in afterwards. We meet set your goals, really what you want to obtain and how you want to grow, what's going on in your life. We do the live chart reading. Then we do each week, for the next 4 weeks, 3 houses at a time, looking at the lunar mansions, the deeper aspects. You're going to get a notepad, a wooden pencil, crystal, candle.
That's all for your...
Yeah, positive affirmations.
Well, that's all. Wait, first. That you get that specifically for your dream journal. So
Yeah,
you guys
you're doing a
hear
dream
Eric
book.
talk
Yeah.
about a dream journal. He breaks down and really gets into that.
So how
and
you do
every
it.
single week we are dealing with, we have audio meditations.
Different themes.
For me. We've got affirmations. We've got audio things that you'll listen to and repeat, and we help you make your own items. We've got all different types.
It's such a great program, and
clearing things.
But this is if you're really wanting to transform your life. Okay.
Working through shadow work. I mean, we have so many different things in
reprogramming the subconscious mind. Yeah.
All of it is about, again, what he just said, reprogramming the subconscious mind so that you can get rid of that old stuff and really walk in the life that you want. And the reason why we were going to do it just...
to be your true authentic self, which is the perfect time, right? With Pluto and Aquarius now.
We were going to do it with just, 6 weeks, but then we expanded it to 7 weeks because we wanted to have some more time for some things. And then I was sitting there one day and I was meditating and somebody just said, we need to offer that longer
follow-up,
support, because so often people give you something
and then you're done with the program.
Like, there, bye, see ya.
And then that's it.
But by having these 3 months of once a month
following
up, checking in, it's a time for you to be encouraged to where are you at?
See how you're doing.
How are things going? What's going on? Is
making
it working?
adjustments.
Is it not working? Maybe we can even come to you with something else. Like if you hit them up with an email like the night before. But I think that's what we should start doing, is have people hit you up the night before their 3 months, their monthly check-ins, to say, these are where I am, so that maybe we could find other tools for you. Because
no, definitely. I'm definitely doing that.
It's a process. It takes a village. You cannot do anything.
But this is the work to help you with the ascension to the 5D. You know what I mean?
We're all going.
Remember when I tell you,
got to get it together.
No days off, 7 days a week. Saturn and Pisces, spiritual discipline. We're just coming off the moon conjunct Saturn and Pisces. It's on its way to Neptune tomorrow morning, and then we'll get into around 12 noon tomorrow, the Aries moon, and it'll be the Astro Weather Week, Aries Taurus week.
Mm-hmm. Mama Miss asks, how long does Jupiter stay in a sign?
1 year. 1 year, about 12 months. Sometimes it can average out to like 11.8, 11.5, but it's pretty much 1 year, and right now, for example, it's retrograde, but it will be there till about June 9th. And it entered in, I think, March 25th. So it's actually, longer than a year in Gemini this time. But it'll be in Cancer June 9th, 2025 to 2026.
And God Strengthened Me says, I have Venus in Aries and Scorpio Mars, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, Venus Aries, that's pretty aggressive. It's Venus in Aries is like, oof. I got a kiddo with that, but it's, love is a combat sport for you. And Mars and Scorpio is really why you're here, right? All that research and stuff, loving the occult knowledge, and really about the truth and health. That's a great placement for a detective. You could do really well in some police work too. So we're going to get to Saturn in Sagittarius. Any questions with Jupiter Sag before we bounce over there? And remember, January 1st, I'll be on Live with Lloyd, Numbers and You, Wednesday, January 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern, breaking down astrology for 2025. And, you already heard me and Laura Bruno break it down on a couple episodes back. Make sure you guys go back and watch the Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast episodes. There have been some amazing guests just last week, right? We had Strange, Holistic Remedies. Go watch it. We dropped dope rhymes, 2 Virgo MCs, but so much knowledge about plant medicine, about health, about consciousness. He broke down so much about Blue Lotus, mushrooms, all of it, meditation. The brother's deep, and we really went in, and so it's a really good show. I just had somebody, Coco Locks, that said she loved it so much she had to watch it twice. There was so much information.
You know what? It's a really, really good show.
A lot of information.
Yeah. So
like you could watch it with like a notepad for real. Okay. So you know, that's what it's all about, you know, and that's why knowledge is love. And let me tell you something. February, I'm gonna, you know, I got a numerologist coming on in January, and I think I'm gonna have Lloyd Strayhorn come back in February. I just came up with a great idea, and I'm going to talk to him about it. But February, I'm definitely going to do some interesting things for Black History Month. And even on some of the lives, maybe I'll do Malcolm X chart on the live one night, or Huey P. Newton for Black History Month. And I'll be doing some different people for Black History Month for Coffee Talk as well. But I think I'm going to have Lloyd on, and we're going to get into the numerology and astrology of some of the Black historians, you know, and go through like Frederick Douglass and some different people. Maybe Benjamin Banneker, he likes him and he did something to honor him. So yeah, that's, I haven't even talked to Lloyd about this yet, but I'm gonna get to him. But yeah, so February, Black History Month, I'm gonna get real black on y'all. Although that's why I'm 24/7. But, you know, I just want to highlight it for February. I think it'll be kind of fun. And then, of course, love, Valentine's Day, right? But listen, take advantage of it now because my love chart is on sale now. Saturn and Sagittarius. Any questions before I get into?
We've got a lot of people talking. So let's see.
And thank you for coming, you guys, tonight. I appreciate you guys on Sundays.
So God strengthened me says, I'm Sagittarius rising.
Oh, then God strengthens me. It's time to book the birth chart sale. I hope to meet you.
And he forgot to mention I have Saturn in Aries.
Oh, that can be challenging. Just be mindful. You can deal with migraine headaches sometimes, bro. And also Saturn is telling you to be disciplined, organized, and structured before you react. Aries can be very impulsive. Saturn's like slow. It's like brand Nubian, slow down. Okay. But sometimes, you know, I don't know how old you are if you're about to go through the first or second Saturn return coming up in 2026, 27. But either way, and you guys, I haven't officially announced it yet. Wifey will put it on the website this week. And I forgot the pricing I was going to do it at, but I think what I'm going to do is live for 30 minutes via Zoom. It's not going to be crazy expensive, but I think we're going to do, probably like $65. And it's about navigating, surviving, and thriving through the Saturn return. Okay. It's just a 30-minute session, just focused on your Saturn and looking at the aspects and how you need to work with your Saturn to deal with your Saturn return. A lot of people deal with that, and I just wanted to create a service. It's not like super duper long. It's just 30 minutes, but it's not an audio. This is going to be video. So you're going to get to meet with me, ask me live questions, $65 for 30 minutes, live over Zoom, breaking down the Saturn return, because it can be challenging. You know, Saturn is the marker for death in the birth chart in transit, especially. But just because you go through the Saturn return doesn't mean you're dying. But it can feel like an emotional, spiritual death if you're not honoring Saturn. We live in a Saturnian matrix bubble. Saturn don't play. It's the stern grandma in Capricorn, the stern grandpa in Aquarius, and perfect segue in Sagittarius. What Saturn can do is give you the strict parenthood upbringing, big religious doctrines, Drake, Jewish, Michael Jackson, Jehovah's Witness, Madonna, Catholic, Prince, was Prince Seventh-day Adventist or something?
Yeah,
there was something.
I think he was Seventh-day Adventist.
So, you know, so they all have Saturn. You like how I did that segue? I'm smooth. You see, that's the professional television actor for you. Saturn and Sagittarius, they all have it. And you can have a very strict upbringing that can make you deal with a lot of karmic situations around dogmatic religious beliefs, When you have Saturn in Sagittarius, Saturn's the great malefic. So Saturn is discipline, structure, organization, responding to your abilities, delays, limits, fears, anxiety, stress, right? Saturn is your bones, your lineage, your family line. It's the government, the authorities, right? It can be the stern grandparent, the stern father, okay? But Saturn in Sagittarius, it will make you less optimistic. It can make you, at some points in your life, extremely pessimistic. Saturn in Sagittarius can limit or delay your expansion and growth. That you may be under the restrictions of your family. Think of my MJ with his papa, right? Saturn in Sagittarius, it wasn't in the T-square with his sun, moon, and Pluto, but I remember, it definitely speaks to that strict upbringing and archetype. Go ahead, what were you
So,
gonna say?
anyways, I just was looking up. So, yes, Prince was a Seventh-day Adventist.
See, my brain, I forget nothing.
Yeah, I knew that too.
But I said it.
And I said it.
And I just rang off all the other people too.
You did. You did. Anyways, did you know that Prince actually, because of his religion, he refused.
No birthdays.
Well, okay, yeah. But he would not do blood transfusions. And because of that, he refused to have a hip replacement surgery that he needed. And obviously, think about the way.
And that's what got him on the painkillers,
all those years. You know what I mean? And he refused to do that because of his religion. I did not know.
That's interesting.
Did not know that. Let's see. Let's get back over here. Through Maddie's Eyes is here.
Hey,
and happy Sunday to you as well, Maddie. Yes. It's good to see you back.
Hey, Maddie.
And Mama Miss is saying she's a Gemini descendant. Could that be? Wait, Gemini is my descendant. Could that be a relationship?
Yeah, the descendants, the other half, the seventh house. Mama Miss, you know this. Come on.
Well, maybe she was trying to set you up because of the love chart.
Yeah, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Risings you could be partners with, and then you look at your Jupiter and your Juno. And
then Maddie, through Maddie's Eyes, I have Jupiter inside, Venus and Aries, Scorpio moon.
Honey, Jupiter inside.
I guess she means Jupiter in Venus and Aries. Wait.
Oh, Jupiter and Venus in Aries?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading it. Okay, so Jupiter and Venus in Aries, Scorpio moon, Taurus sun, Pisces rising, Mars and Aquarius.
Okay, wait, that's a lot. But Pisces rising. I love you already, Maddie. My mom was a Pisces rising. Her Scorpio moon in the 9th house. And where's her sun?
And her sun.
Taurus?
Yes, Taurus sun.
That brain of mine, 3rd house.
Yes, that brain. He's got a good brain.
So Taurus in the 3rd house. Nice face. Good brain. But Taurus in the 3rd house, that's what my mom was. So you got placements like my mama. Now, she wasn't a Scorpio moon. She was a Pisces moon, but a water moon. You are definitely someone that likes to drive fast in your local community, Maddie. You are a diva fashion-wise. The Scorpio moon in 9th house, you have transformed your beliefs from how you were raised. The Scorpio 9th house, the moon, that's why you're here.
Yeah, she said she's also a Jupiter Sagittarius.
Oh, Sagittarius. Okay. Well, that's even better. So then, tell us what you think about that. Number one, you can marry a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or a Virgo sun, moon, rising. I don't know what your Juno is, but definitely that can be the case. And your Jupiter Sagittarius, Maddie, you like to move. You like to travel. You like to expand and learn. And with Scorpio moon in the 9th house and your Jupiter Sagittarius 10th house, you can't be preachy at work. Nobody wants to hear it. But you can expand their knowledge by sharing some truths. Just don't try to tell them they've got to follow it or believe it. Because Sagittarius can be strong, very dogmatic energy, especially in Jupiter. And whenever you guys have Jupiter in 10th house, that's where it's like, now your profession could be around teaching, preaching, professor, travel, flight, pilot, working for the airlines, TSA agent. That'd actually be a good thing for Jupiter, Sag 10th house. And any type of like research, right? Science and, but also finance, financial advisor, with that Scorpio moon, 9th house, you would do very good in finance stuff. And you're probably extremely intuitive. And the Taurus, 3rd house sun, oh my God, yeah. But Maddie, that's enough about you. You don't get a free reading. And listen, you guys, we got the super chat. Show love to you, boy. I prefer the Cash App, $BigEAstro, okay, to buy me a coffee. And no, I don't drink coffee. You can buy me a tea. All right, but back to Saturn and Sagittarius. So very interesting with Prince and Michael and Madonna, right? The strict upbringings that they all kind of rebelled against. Although Prince, he rebelled against it, but then obviously he didn't, right? Because he didn't want to do the hip surgery. Yeah. That's pretty fascinating. You would think that he would have left it completely.
So do you think that he rebelled against his upbringing, or did he just begin to evolve beyond certain things?
Well,
you know what I mean?
know he evolved.
As his mind...
He's a Scorpio rising, so I know he evolved.
Ascended and whatnot, and he began looking to things. Now, there are certain things about Prince, and I love Prince. You never met a person who loves somebody more.
She loves Prince.
I do, but
that Saturn Sagittarius, there was that energy.
I totally get with.
There's the energy when you have Saturn in the 2nd house. You can have issues about money and that energy of lack, even delays with your speech. You know. Obviously his Gemini sun was in the 8th house, Scorpio rising. I have to do his celebrity chart. I'm going to do that in 2025. I'm going to get back to the celebrity charts in 2025, and Prince, Muhammad Ali, JFK, RFK, a bunch of people on the docket. Okay. That Saturn in the 2nd house for Prince, you know, that there was some restrictions and karma with the father and the family. You know, there was dad abusive to the mom or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he grew up with
dad was very
domestic violence.
Dad was very strict.
And I think his mom may have been maybe bipolar. I mean, there was some there was some stuff.
I forgot his moon.
He had
I teach his chart in my Astrology 101 course. My intro to astrology course.
So Javanka is here.
What's up, Javanka?
Hello.
See you at Coffee Talk. Don't forget Saturday. RFK Jr. and Elon Musk. It's gonna be so much fun, you guys. And Jaguar Wright was off the chain.
Yes, no, okay, so he sits up there. This is supposed to be a 75-minute thing. He was on that.
No, we were chit-chatting for like an extra...
Over 2 hours.
No, it wasn't over 2 hours.
Oh, yes, it was. It was 2 hours.
It was a little bit less.
And 5 minutes.
No. But you know what it was? We were done with Coffee Talk, but we just... See, this is what I want you guys to really understand. I love talking about astrology.
He does.
And I love you guys, meeting you. So like, to me, it was just like, it was like family friend time.
It was.
And there were some people who paid and they caught the replay. But for the people who were there live, we just had a stone groove. And what's so great, people there make friends with other people. People will, have other modalities, and people will book readings. And I give you guys opportunity to share your information, your business, and connect with people. And, and that's what I encourage. I want you guys to have a safe space where you can feel free to talk about astrology and don't think that you're weird or crazy or it's a sin. And that's why it's my 11th house crew. And that's why I created, this is the start of my, February will be the start of my 3rd year of Coffee Talk. That makes me really proud. Yeah, 3 years.
Something.
So it's really, it makes me proud, and it's so much fun, and it's awesome. And I just love it. So back to Saturn and Sag. Another thing that's interesting with Saturn and Sag, because it's a malefic in a Jupiter ruled sign, you want to look at your Jupiter placement to see what sign it's in, and that will tell you. Okay. And that will kind of like tell you a little bit more about your Saturn. You look at the ruler, just like you always look at house rulership. And I teach that in my astrology class, right? If like for Prince, right? Saturn, Sagittarius, 2nd house, you need to look to see where his Jupiter is. And that will tell you more about his Saturn, Sagittarius, 2nd house, right? So, Sagittarius and Saturn, though, one thing that I find too, they eventually it may be delayed, but before their Saturn return, definitely, usually before, but these people are going to really wind up traveling the world. And you saw it obviously with, some of the famous people, it's obvious, but it could just be regular Joe Blow. They're going to want to travel. It's almost like their soul is karmically attached to the entire globe, Saturn, Sagittarius. So you saw it with like Prince and Michael and Madonna and Drake and all these different famous people to have it. There's a long list. The videos are attached below in the description. So go watch them. I've got so many videos, some that are super popular, but there's some of my videos of regular placements, my Mercury series, my Venus, my Jupiter, my Saturn, that they don't have that many views. You guys go watch them and comment, please, because they're great videos and you can really understand your placements, but don't just watch it. You got to leave a comment too. I really appreciate it. Any questions? And we'll finish up Saturn.
We've got so much
go
going
ahead.
on here. Let's see. So, Aaliyah Hunter.
Aaliyah Hunter, welcome. You're new.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Aaliyah.
What about Venus, Mars, and Chiron in Scorpio in the second?
Well, we're not just doing like these free readings and stuff, but Venus, Mars, and Chiron, there can be a lot of emotional wounds, in the family. You know what I mean? Yeah. You'd have to tell me your Chiron degree, but you could always book your Libra rising. Reach out, ask me questions, or book the website, BigEAstrology.com. But we're kind of focused on Sagittarius.
Just going back to.
But Aaliyah,
we got 3 kids here.
Yeah, but Aaliyah, you got to share the big 3. That I do.
Big 3,
I help people with their big 3. Share your sun, moon, rising. You're new to the channel, but we try to stay on topic. And then if you're new, I always give you a little free nugget of breaking down the big 3 for you. So you're a Libra rising. Where's your sun and moon?
So through Maddie's eyes says she will be 54.
All right, Maddie.
And so it's right.
We're the same age.
Yes. Yep. There you go.
I'm 54.
So
you're just a year behind me. When's your birthday? May or
Prince
April?
Became a Jehovah's Witness later in life. I thought he grew up a Jehovah's Witness. I'll have to look that up. But I'll go with that because I thought his mother was very religious.
Yeah, he
and
may
I thought
have.
That was part of some stuff. But anyways,
he could. No, you may be right, but I feel like there may have been something there in childhood. Maybe not. I don't know. But I know that he was very spiritual. A friend of mine dated Prince, this woman I used to babysit her kids. And, one of the reasons why they took him out, they wanted his catalog. And Prince's catalog is he recorded the most amazing, you guys wouldn't imagine. Prince would wake up 2, 3 in the morning and play classical music, jazz, piano. Remember, he played like 18 instruments. He did his whole first album by himself. So what I want you guys to imagine is like they met over a game of chess in a hotel in Paris. But which is really funny if you knew this lady, my good friend. But I
was just going back to the princess. So he was raised up Seventh-day Adventist. He was raised Seventh-day
Adventist. Yeah, he was raised there. That's what I thought.
And he became Jehovah's Witness in 2001.
Yeah.
So that was that little flip. So
so I was right. He was raised Seventh-day Adventist,
transition
and then he became Jehovah's Witness.
That you were talking about.
But that's Saturn, Sagittarius right there, and the transformation, Scorpio rising. So wow, 7-day Adventist to Jehovah's Witness. That's
deep.
And
what's so funny is I always thought he was Seventh-day Adventist. Yeah, whatever.
That's an interesting transition. But that is some Saturn Sagittarius, because remember with Michael was becoming I don't know if he ever officially did, but Michael was looking into becoming Muslim. He had Farrakhan and FOI watching him, protecting him for a bit. They weren't there at the end because Mike wouldn't have been taken out if they were there at the end, right? But shoot, that's a whole.
Mike, you're talking about Malcolm X?
No. Mike.
Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike.
MJ.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, FOI was with him for a while.
Yeah,
You know
that's
that?
true. Yeah, no, I
Farrakhan and
did.
them, yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry. So Stephen Lascala was talking about
What up, Stevies?
at the when we're talking about the Black historians.
Yeah.
He was saying that according to Lloyd Strayhorn, that being many historians are born in January, mostly Capricorn and some Aquarius.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got January and February, but you've got MLK, Benjamin Banneker, Frederick Douglass, Huey P. Newton. I forgot Stokely Carmichael. There's a lot. February is one of the Aquarius. Honestly, it's the most rare sun sign, but they're brilliant. I mean, some of the best athletes, right? You got Bill Russell, Michael Jordan. Aquarius, like even MCs, you got Rakim, Logic, J. Cole. Like Aquarius doesn't play, and Jim Brown, in no profession. So Aquarius does not play.
So God Strengthens Me asks, how much was the Sagittarius reading again? And what does it cover?
Okay, so 162 live, 65 minutes via Zoom with me. You get the recording, live Q&A, videos of all of your planetary placements, the PDF of your birth chart, and it's the full natal birth chart reading. We break down all the signs, houses, everything.
So it's a birth chart reading, a full birth chart reading. It's on sale for.
It's normally 200 and it's 162.
It's on sale for people who are Sagittarius.
Sun, moon, rising.
Sun, moon, or rising. So.
And then the other option is the mini movie of your life. I call it the big shebang. Normally 300. You can even send me a picture and I can put it in there. It's a video reading, right? We don't meet live, but you can also pay for extra $40 to afterwards, after you receive it, for 30 minutes live Q&A. So you could take it from the 252 to 292 instead of what would be 340. But anyway, so that's 252. And this is amazing because it's a 40 to 50 minute custom video summary. There's like music and, graphics, but it's your whole life, your whole chart broken down, plus videos of your planetary placements, plus transits. I break down all the transits now and going forward in the future, the major transits for the next few years. I break down the Uranus, Gemini, the Pluto, Aquarius, the Saturn, and Neptune, and Pisces, and going into Aries. So yeah, it's really, that's 252 on sale. So sorry, my mustache hairs are bothering me, but that's really great too. So, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Capricorn, you guys begin on the 21st. I will announce that shortly and the price and all that. But yeah, take advantage of it, the love chart sale. But the sale, not the love chart, but the Sagittarius and the coffee talk, you got to book it, eric@BigEAstrology.com. Email me directly, okay? And you could pay Zelle, PayPal as a friend, or Cash App, okay? I don't do Venmo. I don't trust Venmo for some reason. I don't like messing with Facebook and Meta too much, you guys. They are really a pain in the butt. We're trying to do some advertising now, and
every time I think that I can't. I can't stand Facebook. Yeah. We just got back into it because we're trying to do some advertising to help things grow. Thank you, Stephen Lascala. He did a super chat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Stevie.
But every time I try and get back into Meta, we're doing it for the advertising. It is so confusing and so hard and so.
You guys know this stuff is expensive
and
too.
I said, you know what? I'm just going to learn how to advertise on YouTube, and I might just close out everything.
And maybe IG, but.
I can't stand
it's still
Facebook.
Hard to do it.
They're terrible. Anybody else not like Facebook?
If you guys know Facebook or whatever, and you want to help Big Astrology out, please email me because.
Yeah, we need somebody to get in there and fix all that.
I'm about to hire a virtual assistant, which I cannot wait. That's going to be starting this week.
We're trying to be adults and really walk into it.
No, we're just trying
to make money.
Yeah, just trying to grow and expand the business. But it's hard, right? Like she said, I have 4 sons, but I got 3 at home. So it's like I can put money into my business, but it's got to be smart and it's got to be organic and it's got to pay off.
Yeah.
It really does. So let me just clean up and finish Saturn and Sag, and then I can answer some more questions. And Aaliyah, make sure you share your big 3, my friend, and I will hook you up. Sun, Moon, Rising. I know you got to be the Libra rising. Unless you're looking at Placidus, remember, you guys want to look at the whole sign system, okay? Placidus is okay. It is a tool to get to the truth, and it works, but it throws aspects off. It's not. It doesn't help you with annual perfections. You want to look at your chart and do it in the whole sign system. I am a Western tropical astrologer that uses the whole sign system. I use principles of evolutionary astrology and principles of the Vedic sidereal. I'm all about getting to the truth for my clients. I am here to be of service to the collective, and I take astrology very, very serious. This is the map of your life and the remembrance of your soul. It's not a joke, and not a game, okay? So also with Saturn and Sagittarius, remember I said how you could be pessimistic? They can also go through, this is so literal, it almost breaks my heart, but you can have a lot of issues with your hips and thighs. And that's what happened when Prince. Michael had issues with sleep. I think, all the dancing and stuff. But I think even Madonna may have had something with her hip. But yeah, that can happen. With Saturn and Sagittarius, you can get arthritis or need hip surgery. And Prince needed that, but he didn't want to do it. So he got addicted to the pain pills. It's very sad. But, that's what Saturn can do.
Yes. But you know what? I'm going to also say something. According to what the media told us, he got addicted to the pain pills.
That's true. We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, he may
the
not
reality is the media can tell us just about anything about these people. And unless you know him personally. So I would like to hear about his struggles from somebody else because.
Well, didn't Tamara say it? Whatever her name was.
She talked about something, but she never said that because if I'm not mistaken, I want to say she said she never realized that he had that problem.
Yeah.
But she also said he was very private. I don't know. I can't, anyways, whatever.
But also what happens is, okay, go ahead.
No. I mean,
no. I just want to finish it up, and then you can get back to the comments. Because I'm going to see if I think Aaliyah may give her a big 3. But one other thing that can happen is that you can karmically find peace in a foreign land, like either going abroad for vacations and finding a second home, or feeling like your soul belongs in another land or different cultures. Think about Madonna, the culture vulture, right? She was Italian and she was Black. She was gay, lesbian. She was Puerto Rican. She was Cabal. She was Jewish. She was British, right? She was Asian. She went through all these phases. She was the original culture vulture, Madonna. So that's very Saturn Sagittarius too. Okay, go ahead.
Let's see here now.
Let's chill. Y'all don't know nothing about no guy. Let's settle down.
So through Maddie's eyes, she said, I used to do readings. I just share motivational videos now in scriptures.
Oh, that's good.
That's awesome.
What type of readings?
I have a biblical studies degree, Miss Through Maddie's Eyes.
Yeah.
And
what type?
And
have you ever read the Book of Enoch or the Ethiopian Bible? You got to read that Book of Enoch. That's a good one. What is that? The agnostic Bible or
Enoch? Oh, there is the Gnostic Bible.
The Gnostic Bible.
But that's a different Bible than from Enoch.
Okay.
Two separate books.
But what's Enoch in?
Enoch, he has his own book. It's a own book.
Yeah, okay.
So
gotta read that.
It was like a lost scroll type thing. Anyway,
there's a lot of books in the Bible that were taken out because remember the Ethiopian Bible has 66.
Well, it's funny.
88. The King James is 66.
I used to read the Bible a lot, even before I went to school for it, and I came across a New Century Bible or something, and I was shocked because by that point I had read so many different versions of the Bible, but this one had Tobit and the Maccabees,
the Book of Thomas,
Wisdom, and these different books in it. And I was like, what? And it was like this mainstream book, but these stories totally aligned with things that I already knew from the Bible. And I was just like, wow, I wonder why. And this was going back. Elijah was maybe 2 or something. So we were talking, over 20 years ago. And I remember being like, wow, I can't believe I never heard, why don't we talk about these? And I've always questioned who is to say what is allowed to be written or not? If we find that it is a genuine biblical document, why are we allowing?
But that's why the whole
just
Bible was
one
messed with.
person, and King James.
That
and
was the Council of
Vatican to
yeah.
make those decisions for every religious thing.
You had man deciding what books were going to go in there and be canonized and be in there. The Ethiopian Bible has got 88 chapters, and this has got 66. That tells you all you need to know right there. And then there's a lot of other books that are hidden in the Vatican. So it is what it is, right? Let's read the comments.
Okay, so we got Mystic Cancer says, greetings.
Hey, Mystic Cancer, welcome back. How are you?
How can 10th house explain Sag in Saturn more?
How can 10th house? Oh, you mean is your 10th house in Sagittarius Saturn?
Maybe that's what she's saying.
Okay.
What he's saying?
Yeah, because so that would mean, right, you're the Pisces rising if you have Saturn and Sagittarius in the 10th house. And you could be a pastor, a reverend, a preacher. You could be someone who does work for the government or like parliament or what are those centers in each country that we have?
Embassy?
Yeah, like an embassy. You could work abroad, like you could work for the government in a foreign land. Right. So you could work in the embassy in Iraq, or you could work in the embassy in Lebanon or Israel. You know what I mean? You could represent America in a foreign land, or ambassadors. Sagittarius, you could be a director, an athletic director. You can be a lawyer. Sagittarius is the law. Saturn is law and order. So a lot of lawyers have Saturn in Sagittarius, Saturn in Libra. Now you could have Saturn and Virgo or Capricorn and get into law, but those markers they can make it be where you can excel in it. Remember, wherever your Saturn is, it's asking you to respond to your abilities, to be disciplined, to have just organization, structure in your life, respond to your abilities. Your abilities in Sagittarius with Saturn there are about speaking truth, about seeking the truth, about wisdom, higher knowledge, about expansion, about sharing your beliefs and philosophies with the collective. Now, in the 10th house, a little different from the Jupiter, it's not going to make you preachy at work, but that is your workplace, work environment. If the midheaven's in the 10th house, which it doesn't have to be, it can be 11th, 10th, 9th. I have one client in the 8th. It can be in the 12th, but this is like depending on where you are in relation, to the equator or whatever. But I've only seen one client ever in the 8th house. But usually 9th, 10th, or 11th is what I see. And Saturn there, then it would be the career. So then that speaks to a lot of things about how your soul is vibrating in public for your legacy, your public image, your career, the relationship with your father. So if you have Saturn in Sagittarius in the 10th house, you could have an extremely religious and strict father. You could be a PK, pastor's kid, quite literally. Okay. Good.
Okay, so we've got.
Oh wait, I need some football scores. Sunday night football. I need a Chiefs Chargers update. Somebody give me a score, and also who won between the Bills and the Rams. I know the Seahawks were winning. If you give me a Seahawks Cardinals score, hook your boy up.
So Mama Miss just was saying that Michael Jackson, he studied a lot of religions.
Yeah.
And he was close to Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
And then we have Marco Rose. Marco, are you new?
I think you're new, Marco.
So
welcome.
We're going to need to get your sun, moon, and rising if
share
you'd like to share
your big three. Did Aaliyah share hers yet?
I need to see.
Okay.
Which chart, and this is Marco Rose asking, which chart would be more accurate to use birth chart or relocated chart? Me and my hubby watching you the third Sunday. We love you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Peep this. What are you doing it for? Because the birth chart is the birth chart, right? Relocated, you only use a relocated chart if you're doing a solar return. But some astrologers, even with the solar return, would still, like, I'm born in New York, but I live in Arizona. Some astrologers still feel that even for the solar return, each year, you should still do your birthplace. But there's a lot of astrologers, it's different theories that feel like wherever you're now, your soul is vibrating, right? So my solar returns now, I look at it through Arizona. And usually if it's close cities or towns, it doesn't make a difference. But if you're like thousands of miles away, like New York to Arizona, New York to California, or different countries, it can change the ascendant. Now, it hasn't for me, but it can sometimes. Okay. But yeah, you don't, that's for looking at your birth chart, you look at the birth chart, where were you born? It doesn't matter where you live now. Okay.
So we've got Through Maddie's Eyes. Thank you so much. And my birthday is May 11th, 71. My Saturn's.
I had a Taurus sister. My mother was a Taurus, and my roommate from college, and they all passed away. I've lost all my Tauruses, except my Taurus rising. She's staying with me forever. But my Taurus sun signs.
So she just said my Saturn's in Taurus. My Chiron is 12th Aries. I thought my Juno was Virgo. I could be wrong. And then Mama Miss said, yeah, Aquarius, Sun, and Venus. Boy, LOL.
Well, you know what? Right now, you guys, remember December 7th, if you guys watch my Astro Weather, hopefully you guys watch it every week. I do the Astro Weather week, Monday through Thursday, and then the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But and this Monday will come out a little bit later because I got an early Monday morning appointment. But Venus and Ceres, the goddess of harvest, which I just released that video, they both just entered Aquarius. So they're hitting Pluto. So right now, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, your relationships, your food, your fashion, they can be going through a serious transformation. This is where you're like, you know what? I'm selling my crypto before it all crashes. I don't trust it because BlackRock's jumping up in there with Bitcoin, or I am going to take all my money out of the bank. I'm going to only wear high vibrational clothes. I'm going to do a fast like the Taylors and do the organic maple syrup, cayenne pepper, distilled water, and lemon juice fast, right? Or a detox or a cleanse. Pluto is detox. The fixed signs are detox, purging. So we all need to do cleanses. Most countries do them twice a year, sometimes once a quarter. Americans don't, and Americans have got to start to do it.
Well, it's really wild when we think about it. We all over the world, they do cleanses and we don't. We just weren't raised that way, but we need to get into that mindset. Let's see. So Javanka says, hello, Javanka, how are you? She says, Mars and Aries can mean they like to say a lot of curse words.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, am I that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Your sun is.
I'm really trying to not be that.
Your Mars in Capricorn. No. Well, Mars and Aries, not only the cursing, especially if it's in the second house, Javanka, but, Mars and Aries, they're very competitive, impulsive. They're like, give me the sex, it's just very, everything in Aries. Aries is just like, wham, bam, thank you, man. Like they're not. Oh,
yeah. My old business partner liked to curse a lot.
Yeah. That Aries, like, it is like, it is very, they're very impulsive and they don't like the word no. Aries, I love Aries. My father's an Aries. You see the Aries, the ram back there, but they are giant children. Brilliant, hardworking, but they're big kids. Men and women, it's not like any difference. They're both like 50s, 60s. They're still like children, but they're a ton of fun. But you can't tell them no and you can't stop them. But this is why I'm telling you, you have to January 11th, the North Node is in Aries, about to go to Pisces. This is the energy and it's trining Mars right now. This is why you got to watch the Astro Weather, Mars retrograde, right? And I just watched, you guys go watch my Gemini full moon video. That released this weekend, and my Coffee Talk video I just released today. But the Gemini full moon video, Mars at 5 degrees on the 15th will be trining the Aries North Node, which is now at 3 degrees, but is about to go to 2 degrees. So you have to January 11th to initiate, to be brave and courageous. This is the time with the Chiron wound, it's still in Aries, for us to heal our childhood wounds so we are properly asserting ourselves, not overly aggressive, but just enough to be brave and courageous, to initiate, to be the pioneer maverick, to not ask for permission to do what the F we want to do and get it done. Get it done. Go ask for that promotion. You worked hard all year. Tell your boss, I need a Christmas bonus, homie. Not just these CEOs that get $30 million for a Christmas bonus. Us regular Joe Blows, you work a 9 to 5. Tell them, I need you to upgrade me. Upgrade me. That's what Aries North Node. And initiate. Start your podcast. Start your project. Start this. Book a business chart reading with me. For real. Like, this is the time. Go for it. Pluto Aquarius. Can I just tell you guys? I'm telling you, I told wifey, we're going to have to get on it. 2025. Show my stickers back there. Grab a sticker. But we're going to start putting it on the website. We're going to start doing mugs, T-shirts. I got stickers. These stickers are for your bumper cars, but also for your computer, for your water bottle. It's only $3. We got to put it up on the site. But I'm going to start doing merch. You're going to see Pluto and Aquarius the next 20 years. People are going to be doing astrology earrings. Astrology shirts will come back. Numerology. People are going to want to wear organic cotton, or cotton, linen, wool.
Well, I just started looking into
high frequency clothing
fabric.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
They have the hats.
They are just too expensive. $150 for a t-shirt. There has to be a way for me to find good fabric that does the do without having to be $150.
Well, also you can get copper clothing.
Yes.
But people are going to start, you're going to see people start embedding crystals in their clothing. Hemp, wearing more hemp clothing. This is where we're going. I'm giving you free game. So if you want to start a business, you get on this stuff. This is where the trends are going. The spiritual business and the esoteric and occult knowledge, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's only growing. In the next 20 years, it's going to freaking take off. Plus, we're in the beginning foundation stages of the age of Aquarius. We're not fully in it, though, yet. Okay? Remember, ages are like 2,100 years. It's a slow, wonky transition. That's why the world is bat poopy crazy right now. And these planetary alignments. But we are literally leaving this 3D programming matrix. Turn off the idiot box. Stop watching the news, the television. If they're talking, they're lying. And they're manipulating you 24/7. You're not getting no truth. Most of your history you learned as a child, lies. Television, film, media, parents, government, most of it misinformation. This is why you've got to do my Astro Life Transformational Program to reprogram the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is your rote memory. That's how you get up and do everything you do every day. You only use your conscious mind at the most like 10% of the day. And that's being generous. So you got to do things to make you more conscious and present in the now. And that's what I work with you on in my program. It's a game changer, y'all. I'm proud of it. And now I have it on sale. But even at the $1,750, it's worth like $3,000. It's only going to be at $2,000 for like maybe a couple of months of this year. So if you want to jump on it, because it's which way is up, which prior.
I mean,
it's a game. It's so good.
5 months of having an astrologer there that is going to be talking to you about your life.
Not just an astrologer. I am so much more than that. You know what I mean? I have survived NDE. I survived a chronic illness. You know what I'm saying? I've been through hell and back multiple times in my life. Any experience you can think of, I've been through it. I'm going on 17 years of marriage, right? I raised a stepson. I got the blended family. Any category you can think of, right? I'm legally blind in my right eye. I got people on video saying, oh, why do you wear the sunglasses? I only wear the sunglasses.
You're legally blind in your right eye, but you're also not too good in your other eye. So you are,
Hey, she's talking bad about my left eye.
I'm sorry.
That is not nice. It is not nice. But yes, I have an eye disease. So the only reason why I wear the shade, you guys, is that sometimes my right eye is a lazy eye and sometimes it can wander. And I just don't want to distract people. I want you to focus on my content and stuff. There's times you see my pictures. I have plenty of pictures of me out there with my glasses and no glasses at all. But I mean, so I just like to wear the shades because also, I'm a Scorpio rising. So, it's a little mystery behind me too.
It's a little.
All right. Any comments? Because we're going to get ready to go soon, but we're having fun. But let's read. And did Aaliyah share her big three?
Let's see. Wow. There's so many comments.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Let's see. Maddie's eyes is Neptune and Sagittarius.
Okay.
And then Chiefs are.
Yeah, give me the scores. Chiefs are winning.
31st. Chiefs 0-3. First quarter. We're in the first quarter. I'm sorry. 0-3 in the first quarter. Rose Jefferson says the Rams won 44-35.
They beat the Bills. Wow.
Chiefs 3-0.
Yeah.
And then Rams 42-44 was the final.
42-44.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. The Rams won.
the Bills Rams 42-44. So I guess Rams is 44 and Bills is 42. I'm sorry, she wrote Bills Rams 42 to
Bills
44.
had 42 then.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Okay, and
Sorry,
who won
guys.
Cardinals Seahawks?
I'm not sure, but let's.
No, I'm asking them.
Okay, and
I
so
know you're not sure.
Mama Miss said definitely been more connected or more concerned about what I come in contact with. I guess he's talking about food and health and whatnot.
Yeah, we have to be maniacal,
guys.
intentional. It's not a game.
Every aspect.
Listen, you can't wait for RFK Jr. to come in and save us on the health tip. We got to do it ourselves. But thank God that maybe, they really do get in. January 20th is still a while away. You don't know if Trump's going to get in there and RFK will get in there to do what he wants to do. They don't want him to do that.
Well, think about January
FDA.
6th with that whole thing and all that stuff that happened. And we were just waiting for the inauguration to happen and whatnot. Okay, let's see. Living in truth.
Wait, especially because you guys, what did I tell you? January 3rd, Mars is in Leo opposing Pluto Aquarius. That is going to be one of the most explosive days of 2025. So watch out for what could happen politically, right? America's chart, Sagittarius rising, Aquarius in the 3rd house, Mars in the 9th house. Okay, you're talking about beliefs and you're talking about the local community. You're talking about communications. You're talking about the law. Pluto opposite Mars. Freedom and liberation, power to the people. But you don't know, there could be another sequel instead of January 6th. We got, oh my God, you remember this day in history, January 3rd. I'm just saying. Go ahead. Oh my God, that's the exact day Cat Williams is going to be on Shannon Sharp.
On January 3rd?
Yeah, that's when they're doing it. We're releasing it.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
No accidents. They know the occult knowledge. Okay.
Let's see. Mama, so we got people talking to each other. So Mama Miss.
Try to get some of the new people or any questions.
Living in truth. Prophetess Keys Truth. Peace to the panel. Thank you, Light or Lit. Living in Truth. And
Living in Truth. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Please share your big 3, Eric Taylor. Thank you for coming.
And we've got Mystic Cancer. Are there more positive aspects in the Sag in Cancer?
Are there more positive aspects than what?
Aspects in Sag and Sag and Saturn. Are there more positive aspects in Sag?
Yeah. The positive is that they could be very devoted to their beliefs. They can be amazing dynamic preachers and reverends. They can be pilots. They can be amazing lawyers. They can, you know what else? They can, oh my God. They can run, what are these? They could be anthropologists, archaeologists. They can run organizations that are like World Hunger, World Peace. I mean, yeah, there's positives in every placement. I don't want you to think I'm just focusing on the negative. I'm sorry. And I didn't say anything negative in terms of them being preachers or reverends. That's a good thing if you're, morally, right. Shoot, I love some of my old pastors, love them to death, but especially the pastor that married us in New York. He was, and her pastor was a nice guy too. In Colorado when we got married, we had 2 good pastors, but we
had 2 weddings.
We did have 2 weddings. Yes, we did. Colorado and New York. And, but what's really interesting is that Saturn and Sagittarius, you do have to watch out for the arthritis in the hips and thighs. But also the way you honor it is you got to shake, move your body. Move. You got to exercise. You got to hike. You got to explore. Saturn and Sagittarius, you can climb Mount Everest. But you can have a lineage of preachers, and you can have a lineage of education. So you could be, like I said, a dean of a college, a dean of a high school, an administrator, a principal, vice principal, all that stuff is Saturn Sagittarius for real. Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. We have Mario Rose, I'm originally from Europe, but past 13 years we live in the US. Yes, it does change the rising sign. I'm Leo rising, but relocated chart. I'm Taurus rising.
Well, that's where you look at it only for the solar return, not for your birthday, though, not for your birth chart. Your birth chart is your birth chart, wherever you were born. If you wanted to book a solar chart with me, solar return chart, then we would look at where you are now. Does that make sense? And yes, it can, especially if it's like thousands of miles. I mean, moving to countries, I'm just thinking like New York to Arizona. But if you're moving a whole nother country across the world, it's going to change the ascendant. It definitely will. But thank you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Did Aaliyah ever share her big three?
I don't
And any
know.
of you new people, did you share your big three?
So Mystic Cancer, are there? Okay, no, we already did that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know he's got a couple back to back. You are a power couple. Aww.
Thank you so much.
And you're gonna take off. So happy I found you. Thank you. We're so happy you found us too, through Maddie's eyes.
Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate you.
We really
thank you for the love.
For you. Jen Diaz, I'm late, but here. It's good to see
Jen
you,
Diaz,
Jen.
You're never late. You're always on time,
right
Jen.
on time, girlfriend.
Appreciate you so much.
Through Maddie's eyes, I wear my sunglasses 95% of the time when I'm out.
That's right? But also, wait, don't do it when it's time. We got to sun gaze. It's sunrise and sunset. That's how you don't get sunburned. And any of you guys, any of my European or paler skin people on here, do not wear that toxic chemical sunblock. It is putting chemicals, and the sun is increasing it, and it's going through your blood. It absorbs in 26 seconds, right? Mm-hmm. And those sunblocks are poison. That's what gives you the cancer, not the sun. So if you will sun gaze at sunrise and sunset, it integrates and activates the melanin in your body, and you'll never get sunburn. So please, the sun is the most healing thing. We wouldn't have life on this planet without the sun. So yeah, get that sunlight. We need the vitamin D. Listen, 5 things that we really need like every day: vitamin D, magnesium, iron, sea moss, and what was that other one? Oh my God. Hold on, magnesium, iron, vitamin D,
zinc.
Zinc is really important, but it was.
Anyways, guys, can you help us out?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. So.
But if you have those every day, man, you're gonna be great.
So Lily Star, Mars in Leo, 11th house,
Oof.
And she's definitely tuning in.
That's great for networking, Lily. Mars in Leo, 11th house.
And living in truth.
Living in Truth, share their big 3.
Prophetess Keys.
Who's Prophetess Keys? They're new?
Oh, maybe that's her whole name.
Oh.
L-I-T, Living in Truth, Prophetess Keys with Truth. Rising is Aquarius, Capricorn Moon. Do you know there's something?
Rising Aquarius, Capricorn Moon, the 12th house. Where's your sun? The sun sign.
Let me see. Okay. We need to get your... Oh, wait. Sun is in Aquarius.
And the rising?
Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Capricorn, and the rising is Gemini.
Oh, okay. Gemini rising.
Mm-hmm.
Aquarius, Sun, 9th house.
Mm-hmm.
Capricorn Moon in the 8th. Yeah. That's why you're here. You could really get into metaphysical or astrology business, something spiritual. You could be a great death doula. You could definitely, communicate with people on the other side. And you probably transformed your beliefs. If you were raised Catholic, Christian, Muslim, any of the organized religions, you would probably be now just like more spiritual. So, and you're very quick mind, highly muy inteligente. Go ahead. But thank you. Gemini rises and Jupiter's on your ascendant. So this is the time. This is your glow up. And you got to glow up next year too, because Jupiter will be in Cancer in your 2nd house. You about to make bank. I'm going to have to hit you up for a loan this summer.
Let's see. Dom 24. Yes.
What up, Dom 24?
3rd on my iPad, my phone died. Oh, of course, so you switch. So I was gonna say your picture looks the same. So you're in God loves me or trusts me. I can't remember.
God strengthens me.
God strengthens me. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then Gaston Lagaffi.
Oh, they're new. Hey, Gaston.
So, hello, Gaston.
Welcome. Share your big three, Gaston.
Please.
G Nice. I'm gonna call you G Nice.
G Nice. And then Marco Rose said, "Thank you for answering. Big three is Leo, right? Leo rising, Pisces sun, Sagittarius moon.
Sagittarius moon in the 9th, Pisces sun in the 8th. That's why you're here. You're very spiritual. You're probably, if you have kids, you are like all into your kids. Sag moon, you love to learn. And you could, I'm not encouraging gambling or the lottery, but you could definitely, that Sag in the 5th house. Yeah,
Win a chicken
you
dinner.
could win a scratch off. You could win, whatever. But yeah, you had to move. You had to move. You wanted to. You needed freedom and adventure. But that Pisces in the 8th house, that's really deep. And you need to keep the crystals with you. Crystals under the pillow, in the bed. Crystals, okay? And you're very, very sensitive and emotional. Cancer in the 12th house, you don't want to show your true emotions in public. But you got a lot of divine knowledge and wisdom that you have this deep inner knowing with the collective energy, okay? Okay. Couple more, and then we're going to biz ounce. I'm having fun, though.
Marco Rose. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. We just that. Sports Kid is here. Hello,
Yay,
fam.
Sports Kid.
Thank you. Good
what
to
up,
see
fam?
you. Good to see you, Sports Kid. And let's see. Mama Miss was just comparing her and Litz. She said we're opposites. There's placements. They're opposite. And then Liddy.
What up, Liddy?
We'll call it Liddy. Let's see. You are a butterfly, my brother. No, but she has all her signs. She's got the caterpillar equals a butterfly, 100, 100, my brother. And then Gaston, that vitamin D is so important for mental health. It literally can make you happier.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you. And it's such
Vitamin D,
Through Maddie's eyes, my retina are detached, and I have experienced shrinkage in my eyes already.
Oh, well, there's this honey that you can put in your eyes, but you should do eye bright tea, eye bright pills, bilberry, and vitamin A. That's what I take. Okay, that helps.
And
they told me, you guys, I would be blind at the age of 21. I'm 54, and I
completely
blind, and I can still see all of you very well. Seriously, though, that's what they told me. Can you imagine at 9 years old being told that?
Yeah.
That's my Chiron one.
So I know, even when we first got married, he had told me about this, and it was part of why we rushed. We got married and we got pregnant really quickly.
That's not the only reason.
But we did that, and part of it was really because I wanted him to see his son, because we were kind of playing with this thing he had told me, and we didn't want him to not see his first child. Yeah. So we had our baby quickly, and then you had a very significant sight drop in the first year of our marriage, and and then the doctor said, he goes, you know what? That may have done it for the rest of your life, because it was such a significant amount. So that was a wonderful thing.
But it's getting better. Did you guys? Okay, listen. I don't know if you all watched my NDE story. Go watch that podcast, and plus go to my interviews and media page. And I'm actually going to be on a new podcast this week. I'm recording, but I share all my podcast interviews in my interviews and media playlist. Go through my channel and check playlist. But after 40 days in coma and 85 days in the hospital, coming home, all the rehab, a few months later, I go to the eye doctor, and I had a slight vision improvement in my right eye. That's not supposed to happen. That's crazy. Even the eye doctor was like, that's weird. Your right eye is a little bit better. And that's what happened to me in coma. So that's some Scorpio rising stuff right there. Okay. That's real Scorpio rising stuff. Okay.
Let's see. We've got
I need my second drink of the day. I'm getting hungry. We're
Maddie
gonna have to say
says
goodbye.
it's big three. I'm sorry, not Maddie. Gaston said it's
Gaston.
big Gaston.
Gaston, you a brethren? You're Jamaican
Lagafe.
or Dominican?
That's like French, right?
Gaston, what was the last name?
Lagafe.
Lagafe.
I'm probably pronouncing that wrong.
He could be
sorry.
Haitian.
Um,
Patois. Ça passe?
Anyway, he said that his big three is Cancer rising.
Cancer rising.
Sag sun and Scorpio moon.
Sag sun in the 6th house. You're going to be living a long time, Gaston. And where's the moon?
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Was it Capricorn?
Scorpio moon.
Oh, Scorpio moon in the 5th house. Okay, so you probably like more conscious hip hop music or any lyrics. You like emotional mood music. You could be very intense when you create. Your Sag sun in the 6th house, you got to watch out for spicy food messing up your digestion and your tummy. Cayenne pepper would be good to cleanse, but it could irritate you. And you may like spicy food, but it could bother you. Get the indigestion. 6th house is digestion, lower intestine. But the Sag there, you, my brother, got to watch your hips and thighs. Got to hiking, yoga, stretch, squatting. Every human on the planet should be squatting after the age of 40. You got to keep your lower core and your legs strong, especially the ladies. Men got to do it too, though. I squat like pretty much 5-6 days a week. But definitely when the sun is in the 6th house, it's a mild malefic house. Houses 3, 6, 10, and 11 get better over time. When the sun is in the 6th house, though, the sun is a mild malefic. It burns where it's at. That's what can burn other planets next to it. Sun is not always positive. Think about how bright the sun is. You get too close to it, it'll burn you. But sun in the 6th house, it's like it also burns off the work enemies and you can burn off sicknesses. So you get the flu where your sister, brother, parents, cousin, wife, spouse, whoever, they could be sick for 2-3 weeks. You may be sick for like 4 to 6 days. So you can burn off infirmities well, and you're here to live a long life. Okay, let's go.
Let me see.
We got about let's do about 7 more minutes. We'll get off at 7:10. I gotta watch some of the Chiefs Chargers, y'all.
I must be skipping around. Anyways, so Marco Rose said, I have crystals everywhere.
That's good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Pisces 8th house, you should.
Sleep with them. Are they under your pillow?
Yeah. Oh, it helps you to sleep. Oh, wait. Put the castor oil in your belly button.
Oh my gosh.
Game changer.
Oh.
Yummy. Sleep is yummy.
Here by my bed. But
castor oil.
Get the castor oil bottle with the little tiny cap. I
put it in the belly button. Yeah.
And I just pour it in there. I know they talk about slathering it all over, and I'm sure that works too. But I just put a little tiny cap full in there.
Just pour it in the stomach.
And when I tell you, and I lay down.
Even our 15-year-old, he's like, Mama, can you give me some more of that oil for my belly button? It's the best sleep. I'm telling you. And also, your head should be sleeping to the south or the east. If you're north or west, you need to flip and switch your bed. Our bed was to the north. We just flipped our heads because we couldn't switch the headboard. But we got our feet at the headboard now.
I know, and yeah, we look weird, and people like if they see it, they're like.
But most people don't see our bedroom now.
They don't.
But listen, sleep to the south, castor oil, crystals under the pillow. And then send me the email saying, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. You're amazing. The best sleep ever. It was so yummy. Thank you, Eric. Eric, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's really wonderful.
For real.
And that castor oil will do it. And then also, I got this, I think from Strange, from Herbal Remedies.
Mm-hmm.
I put 2 little pouches with mugwort.
Oh,
I put
under the pillow.
in the pouches under the pillow to help with dreaming.
Yeah. Wait, I want to ask you guys. You guys can give some quick answers. How have you been sleeping, and how have your dreams been since Pluto entered Aquarius? I'm kind of curious. I mean, for me, it may only affect Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces risings. So, any of you guys have that? Let me know. Excuse me, but it is. I'm a Scorpio rising, so it is in my 4th house. It has affected the emotional mind. Like my dreams have been off the chizzy. So let me know, any of you guys with just in general, and it could be anybody, but those rising signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces risings, your dreams may be like taking flight. Aquarius and Sagittarius are about movement and flight. So a lot of Virgo, Scorpio risings move away from their hometown. It took me 40 years, but I did leave. But Virgo, Scorpio risings, they got to go. Whatever signs in the fourth house that tells you, like, I got to go.
It actually took you getting married.
Yeah, I wouldn't have left.
Because I was like, listen, we can leave. And
I would have never left New York if it wasn't for this one.
Yep.
And I don't miss it. I miss the food and the culture, but I do not miss New York City.
Well, no, and it was just, he was having physical
a lot of pain yeah.
because of the humidity. And I was like, we don't have to stay here and you suffer. You can go someplace else. That's one of the.
And every day I was on the 2 train to the BX working, teaching those disabled kids in the Bronx. Oh my God.
Yes. Let's see.
They tore my body up. I didn't have the problems when I was an actor, and just the vanity for me, you know, and Oz and Sopranos and Walls and New York Undercover and Welcome to New York and Law and Order and print modeling. I didn't have those body aches. It's then when I'm lifting disabled children out of wheelchairs and put them in standers and tore the ligaments in my wrist. See my scar? You like scars? I always joke that I would be on a dating app if she ever left me, which she would never do. But scars are us dating, because I've got so many surgery scars. I'd have to find a woman that's like attracted to scars.
So Gaston said that he is French.
I knew it.
From the island.
Okay. Which island?
Yes, which island? And
are you from Martinique?
And let's see.
I think you're from Martinique.
Dawn 24 says Sag rising Pisces sun. This is God strengthens me. Did we ever go over stuff? Sag rising Pisces sun, Gemini moon?
Maybe so. I don't know, but we've done them before. But yeah, the Gemini moon in 7th house, you need a lot of communication in the marriage, and you need to travel with your partner. And the Pisces sun in the 10th house, yeah, you could do something really creative. You could actually do good in anything with software too, and technology. Pisces is film photography, but it's anything creative. But Pisces is so like, you guys are just, you know, it's the grandma and the grandpa of the zodiac. Stop telling everybody what to do, though. Pisces drive people crazy with that. You guys think you're the boss of everyone.
We're just smarter.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But anyways, let's see. Through Maddie's eyes. Oh my God, you guys are too cute. Thank you. I can't, bless God. I can't. God bless you and your marriage and your children. Thank you. Thank you,
Maddie.
I go see my first son, and I was showing my kids. I got to see my first son, and I was showing my other kids in my dreams. You know, it's. Thank you. First off, Maddie, thank you.
And we did lose. We lost some. So
yeah. But
it's hard.
We
but they're with you.
They definitely are. We are so thankful, and I think we're so grateful and thankful for what we have, and we want this for everybody. And we believe that it is possible to have a happy marriage.
And also, look at my website. I do relationship coaching. And sometimes, you know, I work with individuals, but, you know, if I work with couples, sometimes wifey will work with the wife and I'll work with the husband. And then, you know, and then I do, you know, together. But, you know, I have a program, and that will be my 3rd book, right? I got to finish the astrology, then the NDE, and then my Elevators to Love book, because the program is based on what I did to find her. Mm-hmm. And it worked. And so I am a true believer. I've been a relationship coach since I was 11 years old, 12 years old, helping my friends with, you know, boyfriends, girlfriends, everybody would come to me. They just knew they had to come to the Capricorn rising, Capricorn moon, Scorpio rising, Virgo sun, even though I didn't know that I was that. But you know, we truly are best friends and soulmates, but I feel that when I do your synastry compatibility chart, I can guide you through any relationship and show you how, because the reality is you've got to change, you've got to transform, you've got to be willing to compromise, you've got to be willing to sometimes put the other person and their desires and needs and wants first, or at least make a doubt. So she tells me she doesn't like when I say this or do that, then I'm going to stop it, right? I used to like to go to bed late and listen to sports radio when I went to sleep. That wasn't going to fly with a woman that is a Pisces that likes to go to bed like really early and doesn't like sports. So I had to make an adjustment, right? You know what I'm saying? I had to adjust.
He's done a lot for me, ladies.
I've had to adjust a lot because grandma's got to go to bed early.
I am.
She gets tired at 7. Matter of fact,
I get tired. I don't know how I'm even awake right now.
I was going to say, it is 7. It is 7:11. She could fall asleep if we stay on past 10 more minutes. So we got to go in 4 minutes. No. But 9 o'clock, she's like, oh my God, she crashes.
I do. And if I'm done a lot, for sure. Let me see. Leave me alone.
She's a busy bee.
And then Germ the Magi.
Yes, what up, Germ?
How about, how would you describe Mars in Virgo at 0 degrees in my house in my 7th and 6th house?
It's only in one house. What do you mean?
In my well, that he must be doing, was that Placidus? If he has something in 2 houses or something?
Yeah, but no, it's only in one house. Come on, Germ.
Virgo at
I already did your chart. You know what it was.
7th
Mars in Virgo. I mean, if it's in the 6th house, it's like great because Mars is in its planetary joy there. You know what I mean? And Mars in Virgo, that's like very detailed and precise, but it's mental assertiveness. Mars in Virgo, it's a feminine energy. I have it too. So it's more creative than Mars in Virgo. I used to use it for my sports radio and I use it for reading my birth charts. Mars in Virgo is very tactical and precise. Mars in Virgo could rob a bank and nobody would even know. Now, I would never do that, and neither would Germ. But I'm just saying Mars in Virgo is a smooth criminal. That's why I said, Annie, are you okay? Because Annie didn't know. Mike just took the panties.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I had to say it. That's Mars. See, I'm speaking how Mars would be. Just take the panties. That's why he said, Andy, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Ann? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. See? He took the panties. He's a smooth criminal. You get it now?
I get it. I didn't realize that. Is that really what it meant?
Yep.
Oh, well, see, you learn something new every day, and especially when you come to
Knowledge is Love, Astrology
it's
podcast. Yes, strong J. All right, a couple more comments, and we're not just doing like random chart questions.
Okay. Let's see.
Because y'all ain't hitting up the super chats or the Cash App. Come on now.
Except for Stephen the Scholar.
Well, no, Stevie Weezy's is my dog, but me and Steve, we go back.
Okay.
That's my New York dog.
Let me see here now. So Yogini Star said that her dreams have been very intense.
Thank you for sharing.
And not sleeping. Oh, that's not a good thing.
Okay, so do what we told you for sleep.
Do the
castor oil, the belly button.
Take some magnesium. I just got
magnesium
drops.
helps you to sleep. And then also your head should be facing to the south.
Yes.
And second best is the east. Mm-hmm. And your sleep game and crystals under the pillow.
Oh gosh, girl.
Yeah.
Do this. Come back next week.
Next Sunday and let us know. Yeah.
How it went. I promise you. I will be shocked.
Now
do those things.
But also when I give you knowledge and insight, you guys got to come back and give us the testimonial.
We need to.
I don't just drop game on you and you don't tell me like, thanks, E, you were right. Right? It's like telling your daddy, uncle, like, yeah, you were right. Because at the end of the day, you're going to find out I'm always right.
Oh, gosh.
No. But
I have to deal with.
No, but I mean it in the sense that I'm not going to give you. Now, I always say this, and you listen to me in AstroWeather, I will say, I try this. It works for me. I share it. You try it. But if it doesn't work for you, then it may not work for you. But give it the college try. Grounding and earthing by trees, ice cold showers. Some people are like, no way, I won't do it. But I'm just sharing what works for me. That's my 1-3 generator, right? I'm the mad scientist. I've got to research it, try it out on myself, test it. And then if it works, then I can share it with the collective. So I'm actually living out my human design for you guys. That's the 1-3 generator.
Okay. So
give them the knowledge now, not later. Ease more greater. Defeat all haters.
And then Gaston said, my sleep pattern changed, Cancer rising, and that Pluto is in the 8th house right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You could be seeing some ghosts, some aliens. You could see your ancestors that have passed away. You could see it all, homie. Aquarius 8th house, you may want to be like, Eric, I want to do your life transformation program, or want to study astrology, take one of your classes, or study one-on-one. I teach one-on-one. I just got another new student. I'm working one-on-one with somebody. I love it. Now, my courses, I'm designing level 2 now, may not be ready to the spring or early summer. And level 1, I've already taught it twice, and maybe in the fall or next winter, I'll be teaching that again. I just have to see my schedule. But yeah, it's astrology is, I love it. But all right, 2 more questions or comments, and then we gotta go.
Now,
what about Aaliyah?
Sports
Did Aaliyah
Kid
ever?
says she is Sports Kid.
Okay, we gotta take care of Sports Kid.
Yes, because she's here a lot. I have Cancer rising, Capricorn sun, and Pisces moon.
Wait, Cancer rising, Capricorn sun, and the Pisces moon. Well, the Pisces moon is why you're here. You definitely transformed your beliefs. Mom may have been more of your teacher than dad, and or at least with the religious stuff or spiritual stuff, and the Capricorn sun and stuff like that. So if dad is in the picture, dad would be up in the cookie jar in any of your relationships, but you feel lit up when you are in relationship and also in the marketplace. So you could be good at marketing or sales or business, and you could maybe even have your own business. If you don't, I suggest that you do one day. You know what I mean? Oh, and you got a book to write at 44 or 56. Bingo.
And let's see now. Gaston said Martinique. Yes.
I knew it. See? Now that's the intuition, but also I just got that type of knowledge.
Ooh, yeah. Anyways.
No, did you realize that's what I said? You're probably from Martinique.
Yeah, I know, but okay. Martinique is a French island.
Whoa. Did she just try to limit my sunshine?
I'm not trying to limit.
Did y'all just see that?
No. I'm so sorry. It was all your sunshine. It was all your sunshine.
Is she a rainy cloud?
No,
Is she Pisces dropping cloudy rain? Day. Is she bringing a hailstorm upon my sunshine?
Sunny days.
Boop, 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 boop. No, I'm just joking. I mean, I know that was a good guess, but it's kind of obvious, right? An island in Martinique. But yeah, but you didn't have to.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He is the smartest man that I know, and I'm so thankful to be with him.
No. That was a kid. No. They all witnessed. They witnessed your Adidas on my chin. Adidas. Did you just see like an A come across my cheek here or on my beard? She like just kicked me in the jaw. Oh my God, when we first got married.
Oh my God, here we go.
This chick used to beat me up because she's left-handed. Like she's not good with right and left and directions and stuff. So when the bed, she would like, pow, like hit me in the face and the head, like in the chin. Now, she never bruised me. Although one time she almost broke my nose. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
Almost broke your nose.
Oh yeah.
Can we please?
You did. And that was here in Arizona. That was just a few years ago. Almost broke my nose. Piece of that Kit Kat bar. Okay, we got to stop the advertisements. So last 1 or 2 questions. We got to go.
Okay. Where? Okay.
Hopefully our children have eaten. If not, we have to give them something.
Oh, let's see. Now I'm trying to go through, guys.
Somebody that hasn't you haven't read yet.
We've got. I'm curious. Wait, Mr. Cat.
Question or not a personal question, but like a question or someone that hasn't said anything yet.
Let's see.
Eeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the tail.
Well, Gaston letting us know that he's a 3-5 manifesting generator.
Oh, cool.
And
we got that 3 together. I'm a 1-3, you're a 3-5. That's cool, Gaston. You should hit me up, man. Book a birth chart reading.
And then Mama Miss said that Michael could have had her baby any day.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Because he was a smooth criminal.
Okay.
My sister used to have a crush on Mike too.
Everybody had a crush on Michael, honey. Yeah. I had the Michael Jackson fan club, and see, me and my girlfriends. So I had this loft bed But
do you want me to come down there and sing to you?
And we covered it. See, this is when we
Mike,
were like
people
this.
don't know. Mike was
We
a mother
covered it
effing pimp.
with,
Don't sleep on Virgos. Mike was a pimp. Don't fool for the naive thing, because he used to. There was this video behind the scenes thing, and he had a name that he would call them for the women, and he would that one over there, and this one, like he would point, whatever, and he had a term he would call them. Mike was a pimp. Don't think that he was some like whatever. Mike was a ladies' man.
He was a nice gentleman.
He was a smooth criminal.
So then so me and my girlfriend.
His Mars was in Taurus.
Let me finish my story about my Michael Jackson club when I was in the 5th grade.
Okay, this is important.
5th and 6th grade. This
is important. Everybody listen up.
Everybody listen. Okay, hello, Michael Jackson fan club, and we made like our own little tent area, and then we all got T-shirts. Remember back in the 80s when you would get T-shirts, and we had Pegasus on there, like we all got names. We all got names. I was Pegasus. My other girlfriend was Unicorn, and some other girl was something else. I can't remember. But we all had different names. And remember those bubble letters? And you would go. Remember in the malls you could get your T-shirts, and you could pick the pictures out from the wall.
That was
and
fun.
they would put the picture on the T-shirt, and then you would get the your name or different things put on there with the bubble letters, and they put it with the iron on, and you pay so much per every letter and everything. Can I just tell you the 80s were really wonderful? Anyways.
I do feel for you younger folks. Can I tell you, like, honestly, being the Gen Xers that we are, we're the last of the Mohicans. A little bit of the Pluto Libra and the Pluto Virgo Gen X, from like 65 to like 80. It was the best time. It was the best
of times. It was the worst of times.
No, it was tough because like we were latchkey kids and parents were tough on us and children were seen and not heard and all that stuff. But at the same time, we grew up with respect. We learned so much. Because of what we went through, we're tough. Gen Xers are tough. Right. We're tough as hell. Like
we are.
They don't make them like that anymore. But at the same time, we're at that perfect age where it's hard for us, but we're learning. And some of us know better than others, but we're learning all the technology. We've just seen so much, right? We grew up with like the payphone was 10 cents.
Oh my God.
And it went to a quarter. You know what I mean? And then, we had 8 tracks and then cassette tapes and 45s and records. And then when CDs came out, it was huge, and laser discs and then DVDs. Like we've been around for everything. So
yeah. But, and that's why I can't understand when my kids get in the car and they want to just sit there on their phones. No, put it down.
Yeah.
Look around. I said, if somebody wants to kidnap you, you need to know how to get around. How are you going to just act like you get your head up out of that thing? Learn directions.
That's right.
Damn it.
If you guys haven't figured it out, we're kind of the strict parents, but our kids don't realize they have the best. They don't realize how funny their parents are. They kind of know, but they don't really get it. Really? When they get older, they're going to appreciate us more. They don't know that, like, oh my God, they think like we're like the weird, healthy parents, and we kind of are, but I'll wear that hat any day.
Okay, so Mama Miss said that Michael called them fish, but that's a little raunchy.
No, it wasn't. Was it fish? I saw a video. It was on Instagram. If
somebody said, hey, fish, come here, I would be like,
no, he didn't call them. It was to his people. There's a beautiful fish over there. I like that fish. I don't remember if it was fish. You may be right, but it was something, but it was a term. It could have been fish.
Well, she says it's fish.
Okay, you may be right. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because they are fishy.
I don't know that. You only smell like a fish if there's something going on.
I know, but it's like a fish is like, like a...
That's kind of nasty.
I know, but women are associated sometimes with fish. It's just.
Let's move on.
Okay, she's upset. We've irritated Pisces, the fish, with a Sagittarius moon. This
Very easily irritated.
Yes, she does. This isn't going.
I stay on irritate.
She was born irritated. She came out irritated. She's like, why do I have these biracial parents? I'm irritated. She was born irritated. She was the type of girl born like, why did my father get with a white woman? She was born irritated. Okay, let me stop. But anyway, go ahead. Last comment.
I'm trying to get past that now.
Yeah, she's getting past it.
But I am past it.
Yeah, she is.
Anyways, come on now, please.
Her mom is great.
My mom is wonderful. I love her.
Yeah.
I really do.
I know. She's great.
Okay, stop now.
I love my mother-in-law.
Yes.
My Aquarius mother-in-law.
Okay. Where are we? We have the best year.
But did you find a Leo or any new questions or comments?
Okay. She's bringing in a rational super here. Super ego right now. She's okay. I appreciate the fam. And we appreciate you, Sports Kid.
Thank you, Sports Kid.
Oh, my baby.
So, are you guys going to come to Coffee Talk? Do you want to learn about Elon Musk and RFK? And I know a lot of you would love to come in January, right? Kendrick Lamar, Cat Williams. That's going to be off the chart.
Oh, and Mama Miss says she loves her some Sabale.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Sabale Pure is awesome.
You know, I'm making it on a smaller level. We're gonna get him going, then we're gonna get back to it. But I'm still making stuff. So if people
book her stuff.
And I'm looking at different products.
But listen, you guys, you talk about holiday gifts.
Yes.
If you want to get a stocking stuffer, get her lip balms. They're amazing.
And you know what? Actually, I need to put it up on the website. I'm gonna. The lip balms are $10 a piece, but they're big, fat lip balms.
Yeah, they're totally worth it.
They're big. They're equivalent to like 2.5 to 3 times the size of a regular lip balm. So $10 and no chemicals with things like metafoam and evening primrose and chia. Like, you cannot beat it. Anyways, let's see here. Chiefs are still up at 6-0.
Okay, did we get the Seahawks beat the Cardinals?
I don't know if anybody's told us that.
That's all right. I'll check it afterwards.
And Mama Miss is like, yes, she does know her Michael. And it's the hunter fisher of a man to catch a wild woman. That's right.
Now, this is a good husband.
Yes. Thank you, my love.
See how big this lip balm is?
That's a big old lip balm.
And they're so good too. Oh my God.
And they last a long time. Let's see. My Mercury is in Capricorn. I need to get it up on the website, and maybe I'll do that.
Tell them about the flavors you got.
Oh, okay. So this one is cherry lychee ginger. So all of them feature organic flavors with an essential oil that I use to boost. So this one, the essential oil is ginger. This is cherry lychee ginger. But what season? This is spring.
Okay, tell me
summer is fresh fruit and lime. The lime is the essential oil, and the fresh fruit are made up of watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew. Okay. And then the autumn, and you can get these year round. The autumn is peppermint mint green tea. So obviously peppermint is the essential oil. Pomegranate, that's what I'm saying.
Pomegranate mint tea.
Pomegranate and green tea all mixed together. Because I was just thinking about what do I feel like in the fall? I want a nice cup of tea. And then by the time I get to winter, I'm really cold. So I need some cinnamon chai latte. So the cinnamon is the essential oil. The the vanilla and the chai are the organic flavors.
But it's important because they're all organic lip balms, and whatever gets on your lips can get into your mouth. So this is like food grade stuff.
What
it's
organic
healthy.
means is it's not that synthetic stuff that's made in like factories and stuff. It doesn't have an overpowering flavor because I do not have a lot of these things that have the flavors. They've got the saccharins and they've got the artificial.
You don't want the poisons.
Which you don't want. So I don't have that in there. And this tube here,
but it hydrates your lips. Yeah,
it hydrates your lips. Yeah. I formulated this with oils that penetrate your lips deeply to actually hydrate them.
And they're healing.
They're healing. So anyway.
SabalePure.com.
Yes.
SABALI Pure.com. Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat here. Thank you, baby, for doing this for me.
Yep. And you guys, telling you, for Christmas, you want to go to Sabale Pure and get like real good gifts and support a Black-owned female business.
Yes.
She's got good stuff. And the hair oil.
I have a hair oil that is to die for.
Trace mineral deodorant.
Sunflower seed oil. That's a cheap oil, but a lot of people use it as their main oils. I use organic shea oil.
It helps with the locks and elevation.
And healing than sunflower. Anyways, that's my main oil, then plus a whole bunch of other things. Anyways, let me see.
We don't have to go get these.
Mama Miss says she's an elder millennial or a zennial.
Yeah, because she's Pluto Libra.
Ah, okay.
So the real millennial, the real gen, the millennials really started 83 to 95, but they really said a little bit of Pluto Libra really starting at 80 is the Gen Y millennials. So that's why she's saying she's an elder. She's like a zennial.
So Sports Kid says Seahawks did win 30-18. And
Thank you.
Javanka asked a very good question. When is a lucky time to play the lottery?
Whoa, I would be on a Thursday, Jupiter Day, or Friday. But also I would say if Jupiter's transiting your 5th house, maybe your 8th house, Scorpio.
I would think that might change, right? I mean, would different people have? I mean, I guess there's that general day, but I think.
Well, no. I'm just saying Thursday is the day of Jupiter, so it's the day of abundance, fortune, and luck. Venus is the day of money and relationships, Fridays. But I would look at it based on your own chart. So, like I said, Jupiter's in Gemini this year. If you're an Aquarius rising, pregnancies, lottery. If you have Jupiter in your 8th house for the Scorpio risings, Jupiter in Gemini. So, I guess I should be getting some scratch offs myself. We got to go get some tickets this week. But yeah, for Aquarius, Scorpio risings, those are the, best. A little bit, maybe Jupiter in the 9th, maybe a Libra rising right now. So you would want to see Jupiter in your 5th, 8th, or 9th house. You could debate the 3rd, but not really. That would be if you're going to play some poker, because it's like your skills and self-efforts. And that would be for the Aries risings. You want to be a poker player, a verbal slayer, the smooth poker player. I built my rhymes, elevating to different layers.
Okay, well, I think I have gotten to just about everybody. If I did,
I love you guys. This has been so much fun. We'll see you next Sunday. But listen,
thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to see about Ryan. Victoria will be on Wednesday night. Friday or Sunday will be Ryan Railsback.
And he's awesome. Go look him up, Rayan. You'll look on Instagram.
He's got a big following on IG.
However, he does have a YouTube page. He's really powerful.
Yeah, he went through a lot growing up, but we're gonna get deep on Friday or Sunday, and I'll let you know. I'll talk to him tonight, and I'm gonna be promoting the podcast. But come live Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Me and Victoria Richardson. She's something else. She does she'll probably gonna do some live readings, and then like I said, next week, Anjani Seagrass will be back.
And as I'm sitting here, I am actually working on the first book or workbook, astrology book for this guy right here, for Big E, his astrology workbook. Trust me, it's really good. So good. I'm working so hard on it.
And it's the reason why it's taken a while is because it is so different and unique. Because I say, if I'm teaching the basic foundations of astrology, I got to put a little Big astrology flavor on it. Okay, so it's gonna be dope.
But it's really good for somebody who
wants to learn
astrology. And I promise you.
So we're gonna have the physical book, and we'll have a downloadable.
Yes, and we will have an
for your ebook, and we'll have the hard copy.
Sign up for his class, you will get the book as part of that sign up. So we've got things planned. We're doing it.
2025 is my year.
Bear with us because we still got 3 kids that we are working with all the time. And so, we feel really blessed. We are blessed, but we gotta make sure these kids are being taken care of. And
this is just so you guys know, this is the hardest time I think in American world history to be a parent.
Yeah,
it is so much.
I feel
that comes at them, that comes at us. Like it is.
I feel thankful.
It's cray. And just the school system. If we could, we would want to homeschool them. We did it. Obviously, they don't want to do it anymore. We did it during the pandemic and even after, just because we were concerned about my mom and whatever and everything. But we don't like the school system. It's outdated. It's terrible. It's programming. It's the Rockefeller. It's brainwashing. The Matrix. It's disgusting. But trust me, I pour real truth into them every day when they come home, and I got to get ready for bedtime and do prayers with them, and we talk about everything.
Well, and it's so funny. We're starting to do, because everybody's on the TikToks and the different things. When I find good TikToks, I send it out to them, and we occasionally sit down as a family and we'll discuss a TikTok that's up there. Because I'm like, listen. What do you think about this? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about.
You got to make your children think and talk.
You want to make them talk in full sentences and really dissect what they're seeing critically.
Yeah.
When we were coming up, we had classes in critical thinking. They are taking this away from kids. And there's a reason for that. When you don't encourage critical thinking, what you are encouraging are followers and people who don't think.
They wouldn't even be able to read the Constitution. They don't know cursive.
The perfect, followers and workers and everything else. And yeah, they don't teach cursive writing in schools anymore. Seriously. Like, guys,
they don't do a lot of things.
We are becoming a society that is being, at least here in the United States, I can't speak for the rest of the world.
And you guys know with the Mandela effect, they're erasing history.
And they are.
They're trying to erase history. They're the Mandela effect.
The other day I saw something. I gotta go check it out. I'll go in the grocery store and see what's going on here. Because I don't buy it, because I've never bought it. I didn't even get this stuff when I was a kid, but Fruit Loops and the sugar cereals. But I know enough to know they were not FROOT, Fruit Loops. They used to be spelled properly. Now they're even making
they changed it?
Now they're even, like, I saw like something that showed it, and they're making the Fruit Loops spelled incorrectly. Like, come on, guys, we cannot be this stupid. We can't.
Oh my God, it's disgusting.
Now, granted, there's far worse things to not know than how to spell a cereal that's full of toxins and chemicals.
Yeah, but don't give your kids those dyes, red dye 40, all that stuff. No, because in other countries, that's why you had the protests last month at Kellogg's, and there's lawsuits because they make the healthy version for the other countries using actual carrots and berries to make the colors.
Well,
they don't do that for us here.
Cascadian Farms. Cascadian Farms has a Fruit Loop version that is made with the dyes, and there's this other one called Lovebird. But the problem is like, I get the Lovebird, and I don't even buy it all the time because it's expensive. But I get it at Costco. They're smaller bags, and it's like $14 for these 2 bags. Now at the grocery store, I think those same 2 bags would be like 16 or 17. So, I mean, they make it very expensive for us to eat properly. And so
you guys know that, right? You try to get organic fruits and vegetables, they charge you out the wazoo, or grass-fed meat. Yeah, it's crazy. All right. We love you.
We love you guys. We could go on and on. Good night.
Knowledge is love.
Yes,
276, Jupiter and Saturn and Sagittarius. I'll see you at Coffee Talk. I'll see you Wednesday night. Coffee Talk, $22. Email me and send the payment. RFK Jr., Elon Musk is going to be off the chizzy. And the Sagittarius birth chart sale is rocking to the 20th.
Yes, thank you. Mwah, mwah,
have a good night. Have a great week. Enjoy the Pisces moon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.